Hello everybody and welcome to Velocitta in Brazil for round 2 of a 6-round season for the Porsche Cup C6 Bank MasterCard. This Saturday morning we had qualifying for both Carrera Cup and Sprint Challenge with 41 drivers hitting the track. In Carrera Cup, Werner Neugebauer got his first pole position in 2022, 4/10 of a second ahead of Christian Ham. For the Sprint Challenge race, Raijan Mascarello was the fastest, with Marcelo Tomassoni right behind him. Now, we are ready for the first race this weekend for each category in what is considered one of the most beautiful circuits in Brazil. And there you see the aerial images of Velocitta, a circuit located in the interior of São Paulo, in the interior of the state of São Paulo, in a farm area. Is inside the farm. It's a private property, but many categories compete there, and this racetrack was inaugurated with exactly the Porsche Cup C6 Bank MasterCard in 2012. They held the first race there. They have races also for Brazilian stock car and many other categories. There you see some of the drivers. They are ready to go for this third race of the season. We have the second round. First round was in Goiânia, in the state of Goiânia, close to Brazil's capital, Brasília. And now the second race is in Velocitta, the second round. So 2 races per round.
Boa tarde, Luque Monteiro, Max Wilson. Agora rapidinho aqui, últimas palavras do Werner, que vai largar puxando todo esse pelotão. O que tá passando na cabeça agora?
A cabeça é sempre pensando no campeonato, tem que fazer bons pontos.
E acelerar.
Hoje e amanhã.
É isso. Boa, tá muito concentrado. Eu vou deixar porque, ó, menos de 1 minuto agora. Vamos com tudo, Luque Monteiro.
He's going to start in the pole position in this circuit, which is very important to start ahead. Track position is king in the Velocitta circuit, and Werner Neugebauer, who is 9th in the championship, he will start ahead, so it's a great opportunity for him to advance in the standings. Werner Neugebauer, who had a problem in the first race in Goiânia, he had a problem in the second race. He was involved in an accident, and then he didn't finish the second race. You see there, Mogi Guaçu County, that's where this racetrack is located. It's crossed by, there is a river that passes through there with the same name, and it says there that it was inaugurated in 2012, this racetrack with Porsche Cup, as I mentioned before. So the cars are already going for their presentation lap, and we see the starting grid there. Werner Neugebauer, pole position. Christian Ham, who is having an excellent championship, in second. Then Enzo Elias and Miguel Paludo, 2020 and 2021 champion. Marçal Miller and Pedro Aguiar. Marçal is the current championship leader. Lucas Salles and Renan Pizzi on 4th row. Then after then we see Georgios Frangoulis and Rodrigo Melo. On the 6th row we will have Alceu Feldman, not a very good qualifying for this driver, and Roman Zinkiewicz. Lineu Pires and Franco Giafone, 13th and 14th. Right behind them, Eduardo Menossi and Nelson Monteiro. Then we have Silvio Barros and Bruno Campos. After then, Francisco Horta and Edu Guedes, Gustavo Farah and Paulo Souza, and last but not least, João Barbosa. João Barbosa starting with the 121. He went off track during qualifying, and then he had a problem. And my name is Sergio Lago, and I'm here with Gustavo Faldão. Gustavo.
Good afternoon, Sergio, and good afternoon, all racing fans around the world. We can expect a great race here. The sun is shining, the track is beautiful, but the most important thing is starting ahead and staying ahead because it's a very tough track to overtake.
Yeah, we see the drivers The weather was not that good during qualifying, but now we have very sunny conditions. Werner Neugebauer is the car to your right, the white car, the white Porsche. Evidently, Christian Ham is at his side. The cars are already getting aligned for the starting position. The main point for overtaking is at the end of the main straight, which is right in front of the pits. Right, Gustavo?
Yeah, for sure, Sergio. It's like we said, it's a very, very tough track to overtake, and the cars are already lining up for the green flag here.
Let's wait then for the yellow lights. When they turn off, race starts. And that's it. We are running in Velocitta. To your right, pole position, Werner Neugebauer. Christian Ham comes really, really strong. Miguel Paludo is the red car. They are battling for first position, and Christian Ham goes outside. Wow! Enzo Elias is first. Miguel Paludo is second. Second row took advantage of the battle between first and second. And Enzo Elias, who really needs a good result, is ahead of the pack with Miguel Paludo. That champion from 2021 and 2020 is the leader. What a start, Gustavo Faldon. And then we see Pedro Aguiar there in fourth or fifth. Wow! And more battles for position, Gustavo Faldon.
A great start by Enzo Elias. He took advantage because Han and Werner Neugebauer were fighting for first position. They ended up braking really late and ended up going straight. And then Enzo Elias and Miguel Paludo took advantage of it.
And Marcel Miller, who is the current championship leader, is in third. So it was a great start for him as well. Werner Neugebauer is right behind him. You see the number 8, Werner Neugebauer. He's very, very angry driver there, and he wants to get back the positions he lost. That's for sure. What a pity for Werner Neugebauer. He had been so great this weekend. He was fastest on Friday on the free practice, and then first pole position. There he comes to try to get the position from Marcel Miller, but not yet, Gustavo Faldon.
Yeah, so a very, very confusing start there by the front runners. And like we said, it's a very important track to start ahead and stay ahead. So now here it is again. Neugebauer and Han.
You saw there the view from Neugebauer. And Christian Ham is ahead of him. So Ham gets the position. Ham is now fourth. Neugebauer falls to fifth. Yeah, it's definitely not a good start for Neugebauer.
And he had such an important advantage, Sergio, because starting in front here, starting on pole is such an important thing because it's difficult to overtake. So he ended up going up a wheel-to-wheel battle with Han. He lost the position. They both ended up braking really late, and now it will cost him probably the victory here this afternoon for race 1. And meanwhile, Enzo Elias is riding in front there, as we've seen there. He started in third, and now he's riding first with Miguel Paludo right on his tail.
Yeah, Miguel Paludo is around 0.8 of a second behind Enzo Elias. Then we see Marcel Miller. After Marcel Miller is Christian Ham. Christian Ham that overtook Neugebauer. Now is in fourth, and he's really going after Marcel Miller. Christian Ham, really, really fast driver. He was first in the second race in Goiânia, and it's great work for him.
And Miguel Paludo here with the fastest lap. Look at Alceu Feldman. Whoa!
Wow, Alceu Feldman, that's incredible. And this Lucas Salles, I believe, is out. No. Let's check who is out. Paulo Souza. Lucas Salles is not there. Paulo Souza. So it's a good start here in Velocitta. We see there Lucas Salles. Actually, Lucas Salles is there. He's in the 7th position. And let's see Alceu Feldman here, how he's able to control his car. And then he gets the position. Incredible work by Alceu Feldman. Alceu Feldman, who now is in 10th position. He started 11th. Now we see battle for 3rd. We see Marcel Miller, Werner Neugebauer, Christian Ham, and Werner Neugebauer. One right behind the other. Then Enzo Elias is the leader. Look at Christian Ham. Christian Ham is really putting pressure on Marcel Miller. That's battle for the 3rd position. Let's listen to Renata.
Encontrei Paulo Souza aqui, a gente nunca espera encontrar um piloto tão cedo na área de boxe. Conta pra gente o que aconteceu.
Bom, largou, né? Já larguei bem, o pessoal foi mais pro lado de dentro e muita gente travou. E eu fui por fora, dei sorte, passei os 4, 5. E aí na entrada da curva 2 eu tava por dentro, o Bruno Campos cruzou na frente e eu fui fazer minha curva, ele veio, fechou, pegou na minha roda direita.
Teve toque.
Teve toque. E no toque traseiro quebrou a suspensão dianteiro direita e veio alguém e bateu por trás. Aí o volante saiu torto assim, realmente não tem como. Aí viemos pra técnica, vai que é só qualquer coisa, pudesse voltar. Mas não, realmente quebrou a suspensão dianteira direita. E agora é esperar para amanhã.
É isso aí, faz parte. Eles vão dar um jeito no carro e amanhã você volta para.
Amanhã, então, se Deus quiser, na pista.
Obrigada, Paulo. Valeu.
And as we saw there, Werner Neugebauer with the fastest lap of the race. That was Paulo Souza explaining the incident right on the start. He said he got touched in the front, he got touched in the back, and he ended up, his suspension ended up being broken. So that's why he couldn't continue with the race. But he hopes for better luck tomorrow here in Velocitta, Sergio.
Yes, this is race 3 of the championship. We have 6 rounds. Each round has 2 races. Enzo Elias stays ahead. Now we see Werner Neugebauer putting pressure on Christian Ham. Battle for 4th position. Marcel Miller being able to be, without so much pressure as in the lap before. Let's see again what happened, Gustavo Faldon. If you can guide us through it, on the right side is Werner Neugebauer, on the left is Christian Ham.
Yeah, and Ham got a very good jump start there. Werner Neugebauer didn't seem to be smart enough on his right foot, and Christian Ham took advantage of it. Han was going to get the first position, but they ended up braking really late. You see there again, they both, and I think Werner Neugebauer also touched him in the back, and that's why he ended up going off the track, so wide off the track. And then Enzo Elias and Miguel Paludo and Marcel Miller there taking advantage to take the first 3 positions here, but it's not safe. No really safe here, Sergio. As you see there, Marcel Miller with Han right behind him, and with Werner Neugebauer also right behind Han. So we may have a change of positions here. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not over yet. And at that first turn, Gustavo, we saw Werner Neugebauer almost touched Miguel Paludo. He had to hold a little bit his car not to touch Miguel Paludo. And what an excellent job by Enzo Elias and Miguel Paludo, starting from the first row, and now they are first and second. So that was a perfect start for them. And Christian Ham on the inside, trying to get second position from Marcel Miller. Great work by Christian Ham. Marcel Miller, he leads the championship. He needs to defend his position, because very important, Christian Ham is right behind him in the championship. Christian Ham is second in the championship. So if Christian Ham is able to overtake Marcel Miller, certainly he will get closer. The difference is only 4 points between them. Look at Neugebauer. Oh, again, Christian Ham, Neugebauer. They are putting all the pressure. What I think, Gustavo, I don't know if you agree with me, is that both drivers are faster than Marcel Miller, who carries 50 kilos balance of performance, of BOP in his car.
Yeah, it also seems that has made a difference in raw pace here, as we can see. But let's see how long can Marcel Miller withstand this pressure. And each mistake here can be costly, as we see there. Christian Ham putting all kinds of pressure in Marcel Miller, trying to force a mistake, trying to put his... Let's see here. Maybe now.
Yeah, there he's going. Christian Ham On the outside, the turn will be to the left. Christian Ham goes way out there, trying to get the position of Marcel Miller. He's going to cross. Christian Ham, spectacular. Christian Ham gets the third position. He was perfect. He did the perfect maneuver. There, a classic move by Christian Ham, who is now third, and maybe no. I believe he'll go after Miguel Paludo. Still 15 minutes to go, plus 1 lap.
Great overtaking maneuvers, Sergio.
Problems for Werner Neubauer. He loses 2 positions. He seems very, very slow. Not a good moment for Werner Neubauer.
Yeah, and what a terrible start of season for him, because he already left Goiânia with only 14 points in the bag, and now he's certainly probably some mechanical issue there with his car. He's too slow. Wow, what a terrible start of season for Marcel Miller, who already will have in 3 races here. He doesn't have a point in 2 of them, so his 2 discarded results are already at the beginning of the championship. Wow, what?
It's heartbreaking for Werner Neubauer, who goes to the pits. It's race over for the pole position. He would never have imagined this Saturday morning that this would happen to him, but it's over for him. No chance for a good result anymore. He is going to have to wait for the second race on Sunday of this weekend, and he'll probably start from last, not dead last, but he'll start from the last row. Wow, that's the onboard with Werner Neubauer. And he was so emotional in his interview, Gustavo Faldon, that after the pole position, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, and he was starting to, it seemed like he was starting to turn it up in his championship chances. And now a DNF here right after he got pole position. So he's trying to explain there to his team. It's probably a mechanical issue. That's too unfortunate for him.
And Christian Ham is getting close to Miguel Paludo. Marcel Miller is already behind him. So Paludo will have to pay attention to Christian Ham. Marcel Miller is 4th. Then we have Pedro Aguiar, Renan Pizzi, Alceu Feldman, who started 11th. He is already in 7th. Excellent work by the driver of the Porsche number 1. Lucas Salles is 8th. Giorgio Frangoulis is 9th. Great race for him as well. And Franco Giaffoni is 10th. It's incredible. We see now the back part of the racetrack. We see there Lucas Salles. Behind him he has Giorgio Frangoulis. That's Lucas Salles. Then Frangoulis, we see Frangoulis now. And right behind Frangoulis, we see Franco Giaffoni. That's a great battle there for the 8th position. Then a little bit behind them is Lineu Pires.
We saw there Alceu Feldman.
Yeah.
Frying up some tires there.
Yes, Alceu Feldman, and maybe that will give a chance to Lucas Salles, Frangoulis and Giaffoni.
Começou a falhar, e aí começou a amarrar, comecei a perder potência e paciência.
É chato demais essa situação. Obrigada, Werner. Agora a equipe trabalhar para amanhã, né? Tem mais uma coisa? Faz parte. Obrigada. Luke?
Yeah, and there is Werner Neubauer. He's so frustrated, obviously, saying that his car started to lose power in the middle of the race there. That's why he had to retire. Too unfortunate, because he had a shot at winning this race here. A great shot at winning this race here after he started on pole.
Franco Giaffoni is all over Giorgio Frangoulis. You see Frangoulis here. Oh, he locks the wheels. Let's see if it's Franco Giaffoni from the inside trying to get position. This is battle for 9th. Lucas Salles, who is 8th, is already ahead of them. Now we see Francisco Horta! Francisco Horta loses the car. He was trying to get a position and now he's going to be way behind. Wow, how bad for Francisco Horta. Great battles going on. I don't know who said. Then we saw there Bruno Campos and Edu Guedes. Now we see Francisco Horta. He was working with Gustavo Farah, trying to get the position from Gustavo Farah. And then that's it. Now he's way behind. And this is Miguel Paludo second with Christian Ham right behind him. We still have 10 minutes to go, Gustavo. Enough time for Christian Ham to get the position from Miguel Paludo.
Yeah, and he's been showing some great pace here, even though he started the second most POP in this race. So look at him, already on Paludo's tail. He did an awesome overtake over Marcel Miller. So,
Gustavo Farah.
Go ahead. Christian Ham is showing up really strong here in the beginning of the championship, Sergio.
Yeah, Miguel Paludo is really having to work hard, and Christian Ham is coming after him. And I don't know if we have time, maybe Christian Ham might even have a chance to get to Enzo Elias. Let's see if he's able to. 9 minutes, it's a lot. But at the same time, it's hard to overtake in this track. Miguel Paludo, now he's able to open a little bit over Christian Ham, Gustavo. Miguel Paludo had a good moment now, and now he's getting a little bit ahead of Christian Ham.
Yeah, Hunt seems to have made a little bit of a mistake there in the exit turn. Let's see here.
Yeah, we have again the battle between Frangulis and Giafone. Frangulis is ahead in the 9th position. Franco Giafone is 10th. You see Franco Giafone again. He tries in the same point as last lap. Let's see if this time he's able to open. We have to try to do the same thing as Christian Ham did to Marcel Miller. But Frangulis defends himself very well. Very good defense by Georgios Frangulis. And he keeps 9th position. Behind them, it's Lineu Pires and then Silvio Barros. There we see Frangulis. Frangulis doing a great work so far. Giafone is trying really hard, and ahead of them we saw Lucas Salles. Lucas Salles is easy on the 8th position. It's like more than 2 seconds ahead of Frangulis. Now we see Lineu Pires. Lineu Pires again, Gustavo, ahead of the rookie class with the Porsche number 888. He's doing a great work. He's been perfect so far in this season.
Yeah, and as we mentioned in the qualifying session, Sergio, he surely looks like he will be promoted to the up class in no time, because he's been driving really well in the rookie class.
And now we see Franco Giafone already ahead of Giorgio Frangulis. So Franco Giafone was able to get the position. We see first, second, and third now, which are Enzo Elias, Miguel Paludo, and Christian Ham. And Marcel Miller is way behind him, and Pedro Aguiar is getting close to Marcel Miller. And I think Pedro Aguiar got the position. And I believe Pedro Aguiar got the position from Marcel Miller. Let's double check here. Let's see. Yeah, Pedro Aguiar. Pedro Aguiar got 4th position for Marcel Miller. Great work by Pedro Aguiar. Not a good moment for Marcel Miller. And I don't know. Lucas Salles is behind them now. Actually, Renan Pizzi and Alceu Feldman. It's Alceu Feldman here. Alceu Feldman got the position from Renan Pizzi. Alceu Feldman car number 1 is in 6th right now, and he's going after Marcel Miller. Race is set for 25 minutes plus 1 lap. We have 5.5 minutes to go. Then after this race, stay tuned here to watch the race for the sprint challenge.
Yeah, and with 5 minutes to go here, Sergio, it seems like Enzo Elias is cruising here for his first win of the year. But may we remind everybody that in the opening round in Goiânia, he was fighting for the first position and he had a puncture. He had to retire in the first race of the year. Let's see if he can hold on here. Less than 5 minutes to go.
Enzo Elias, Paludo, and Christian Ham are the 3 first drivers. Then we have Pedro Aguiar. This is the onboard with the leader, Enzo Elias. Great work by Enzo Elias, getting the first position right in the beginning of the race, in the first turn. Now he's going for one more victory in his career. Look at his team, everybody is evidently very tense there, looking forward for his first win. Elias, who currently is 11th in the championship, so a victory here would give him 22 points. Let's see, Zinkevich, oh, he goes off track. Wow.
Doing a little bit of a rally there, but it didn't seem to affect his car that much.
Three minutes and a half to end this race, plus 1 lap. We see in the leader Enzo Elias. We see another battle going on. Bruno Campos ahead of Edu Guedes. That's Bruno Campos in this first Porsche, then behind him Edu Guedes, and now we have a battle for the 5th position, Pedro Aguiar. We come back with the leader. Let's follow him. Marcel Miller, Gustavo, is trying to get back the position he lost to Pedro Aguiar. This is battle for 5th.
Yeah, Marcel Miller trying to make up here for the lost ground. But as we mentioned, Sergio, he's the championship leader, so he has the most weight in his car. So it wouldn't be that bad if the other drivers got a little close to him in the championship, because it would be much more balanced competition there. But he surely doesn't have like the pace that he had in Goiânia, but he's still trying to go for some good points here.
Yeah, with this result, I would say Marcel Miller and Christian Ham are tied for the championship. So I think the advantage would go to Marcel Miller because he won the main race in Goiânia. Christian Ham won the 2nd race. Look at he's locking his wheels. And now, yeah, I think he might have a problem now because he fell way back from Pedro Aguiar, and now Alceu Feldman is getting close to Marcel Miller. You see now Lineu Pires, number 888, He leads the rookie class. Ahead of him we see Giorgio Frangoulis. Giorgio Frangoulis, who had that battle with Franco Giaffoni. Lineu Pires is 11th. Giorgio Frangoulis is 10th. Great battle. Miguel Paludo is still second behind Enzo Elias. There we see Lucas Salles, who leads the sports class. He's in 8th overall. He's 8th overall. Now we have 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in the third race of the season at Velocitta. This great circuit located around 200 kilometers off the São Paulo city. Enzo Elias leads the race. Pretty much from start to end. Miguel Paludo is second. Then we have Christian Ham. And Enzo Elias is going to get one more victory for his career in Porsche Cup.
Yeah, and he's putting himself in championship contention here, Sergio, making a statement because he was on pace to be at least second in the first race of the season. On the second race, he got out of last 23rd to 5th, so a great recovery for him. And now he's here in the third race of the season, winning and making a statement that he is, even though he's young, he's just a kid. He's 21 years old. He is fighting for the championship. White flag here, last lap, Sergio.
Last lap in Mogi Guaçu, Velocitta, the circuit of Velocitta, and Enzo Elias is going easy to get the checkered flag. The race ain't over until it's over. Look at that. He's praying that this last lap will go okay. It will go okay. We shouldn't worry about Enzo Elias. He's being able to... Oh, look at that. A problem with Silvio Barros close to the end of the race. Silvio Barros, and then comes Bruno Campos and Edu Guedes to get position from him. We come back to Enzo Elias. And that's the last.
Wow, that's really.
Oh,
I
wow,
think he
that
stepped
was
on
bad.
The grass there. Yeah, I think he stepped on the grass there. It
Wow.
will ruin Enzo Elias' photo finish there, Sergio, but hopefully Silvio is okay.
That is Enzo Elias. Last turns for him in the third race of the Porsche C6 Bank MasterCard 2022. There he goes to the straight, last turn, and Enzo Elias wins third race of the season. Silvio Barros is still there. Miguel Paludo is second. Then third, Christian Ham. Wow, Enzo Elias, great victory for him. And at the very end, Pedro Aguiar keeps the fourth position. Marcel Miller is fifth. Great end of the race. Great race, Gustavo Faldon.
Great race, and surely motorsports is about taking advantage of the opportunities, and Enzo Elias did that because he took advantage of an incident right on the first turn. Took the first position and never got out, and he wasn't even threatened by Miguel Paludo throughout the race. So a very good race for him. Let's see where he starts in tomorrow's race because of the green version.
There we see Lucas Salles, number 70. Great race for him as well. Now the detail, he's from the sports class. So he's the winner for the sport class. And then we have Pedro Aguiar. Pedro Aguiar had also a great race, car number 20. I think it was really good. Pedro Aguiar, who started in the 6th position. He got 2 positions. And we have Lineu Pires once more wins the rookie class. Perfect season for Lineu Pires. I think he has the most perfect season so far Gustavo Faldon, because Sang Ho Kim had a very good beginning for the sprint challenge in this rookie class, but he's not competing this week. So after this race, we'll have the sprint challenge. So it will be the second race. And there we have Enzo Elias. Great result for him. A great result for Miguel Paludo as well, because he started fourth in the championship. He is in fourth, and he'll probably be able to get at least one position from Alceu Feldman, and he'll get closer to Marcel Miller, not to Christian Ham.
Yeah,
and to Christian Ham as well.
Yeah, and throughout his career in Porsche Cup, we know what made a difference for Miguel Paludo is him being regular. He's a very regular driver, so he rarely has DNF, so he's always there in the top 5, fighting for wins and poles, and that's why he's always in championship contention. There it is, Enzo Elias, happy with his first win of the year.
Congratulations to Enzo Elias, had a great race.
Look.
Let's listen, let's have Renata with us. Renata.
Look.
These are the three winners. Lucas Salles in the sport class, Lineu Pires in the rookie class, and Enzo
Foi
Elias,
exatamente isso que ele falou pra mim.
overall.
Eu
Now
não
we
sou
have
mais um
Renata.
garoto. Antes de ontem, quando a gente tava conversando por causa do cavanhaque. Não é mais um garoto, né? Um garoto não faz o que você fez hoje na pista.
Eu acho que cresci um pouquinho desde que eu entrei na Cup, né? Mas, puxa, eu tô feliz demais. É uma vitória muito importante pra gente no campeonato. A gente comentou com você antes do quali que a gente ficou numa situação complicada lá em Goiânia, mas o Velocitta sempre foi muito bom com a gente quebrou agora um paradigma com o Velocitta. Eu nunca tinha ganhado aqui, então agora tem uma vitória minha no Velocitta. Tô muito feliz, queria dedicar a Brasília, porque fez aniversário, fez 62 anos ontem, que é a minha cidade natal. Então parabéns Brasília, parabéns a todo mundo do meu time que trabalhou muito e voltamos pro campeonato. Segurem que ainda tem muito mais.
Amanhã tem mais corrida.
Amanhã tem mais e a gente vai em busca de bons pontos e quem sabe uma outra vitória.
Parabéns, Enzo. Luke?
And Enzo Elias saying that he has developed a lot since joining the Carrera Cup, and he's celebrating his first win here in Velocitta. He dedicated his win to Brasilia, his hometown and the capital of Brazil, who is turning 62 years old today, Sergio.
Congratulations, Brasília! Enzo Elias, Miguel Paludo, Christian Ham, Pedro Aguiar, and Marcel Miller, top 5 at Velocitta. And we have in 11th Lineu Pires, Roman Zinkiewicz, Rodrigo Melo, Nelson Monteiro, Eduardo Menossi, Bruno Campos, Edu Guedes, João Barbosa, Silvio de Barros, and Gustavo Farah, rounding the top 20. 6 was Alceu Feldman, 7th Renan Pizzi, 8th Lucas Salles, 9th Franco Giaffoni, and 10th Giorgio Frangoulis. So there are the first 20 drivers, and I remember now the driver Vernon Neugebauer, really bad for him. He ended up 22nd, he didn't get an official result, but he had to abandon, and he starts from last in the second race of this weekend on Sunday. Now it will be time for the second race this Saturday, Gustavo Faldon, where we will have Ayjan Mascarello with the Porsche number 80, starting on pole position for the sprint challenge. And at his side, you have Marcelo Tomassoni. So that should be a great race as well. Oh, and there we have the podium there. Enzo Elias number 1, then Miguel Paludo, Christian Ham, Pedro Aguiar, and Marcel Miller in 5th. Great result for these drivers, that now we'll have to wait for the draw to see in what position they will start in the race tomorrow. Right, Gustavo?
Yes, Sergio, and we have to be very excited for this sprint challenge race, because usually, even though Velocitta is not a track that allows many overtaking opportunities, it surely, with the way the drivers are aggressive, also in the sprint challenge, we can have some great racing here. You see there the podium with the five overall, top 5 overall there for the first race here.
5 great drivers. Which is a promise for a great championship. We have 12 races overall. After this race, we have 9 left. There we see a great detail of the work by Enzo Elias in his Porsche number 73. Beautiful work. And it was incredible to see there Silvio Barros. Gustavo is still there. He wasn't able to take his car out of the track by himself. Of course, he'll need help. And Enzo Elias, even so, Enzo Elias crossed the line, having Silvio de Barros right there. And it was uncontested, Gustavo Faldon. From start to end, Enzo Elias, really, Miguel Paludo was no match for him. Miguel Paludo stayed close, but he never really challenged Enzo Elias for the first position. And we had also a nice battle for second position between Christian Ham and Miguel Paludo, but Miguel Paludo was able to hold second. Now we see Lucas Salles on the top of the podium for the sports class. So that's the second podium this weekend. And then we'll have the podium for the rookie class, which was won by Linneu Pires. There he is. One happy fellow, Lucas Salles. It was a great race, Gustavo Faldon. We talked a lot about how hard it would be to overtake in the circuit, but these drivers showed that it's totally possible.
Yeah, for sure, Sergio, because that turn 1, he has 2. You can go through the inside line or the outside line. It gives you options, like you see there. We saw there from Christian Hahn or Marcel Miller. He's starting going wide. He broke a little bit earlier. He let Marcel Miller go in front wide, and then he did a very tight first corner there to accelerate earlier and get the position.
Yeah, and Lucas Salles, who won this race for the sport class, he started this race already as the championship leader for the sport class. So this will only put him ahead of Franco Giaffoni. And now we have Linneu Pires on top for the rookie class. Linneu Pires, who is the leader in the rookie class, had a perfect first weekend. So you increase his position as well. He'll be ahead of second place. He'll get more points. So it's a perfect weekend so far for Linneu Pires. We have also in the battle Nelson Monteiro, Silvio de Barros, João Barbosa, Gustavo Farah. These are all drivers battling for the rookie class in Carrera Cup. Actually, a very strong rookie class in Carrera Cup, I would say, Faldon. We have 9 drivers in the rookie class. That is Linneu Pires. Great work by him. And now we'll have the cars. Actually, we already have the cars for the sprint challenge on the track for the second race this Saturday, Gustavo Faldon. I think I lost Gustavo Faldon for now. Let's see the starting grid for the second race. As I said, Raijan Mascarello is the pole position. Christian Moore will start second. Then Marcelo Tomazoni third. Marcelo Tomazoni was penalized with 1 position. Daniel Correia at his side. Then here we have Márcio Mauro and Vina Neves on the 4th row. Nelson Marcondes and Ramon Alcaraz. Caio Castro and Josemar Júnior starting 11th and 12th. The Eamon Darwich and Gustavo Zanon. Then André Gaidzinski and Miguel Mariotti. The 9th row we will have Nasser Abultaif and Piero Cifali. And starting last, Urubatan Júnior, who also got penalized and will start dead last, Urubatan Júnior. So we had some penalties in the sprint challenge race, and for this reason some drivers, Urubatan Júnior will start from the back, and Marcelo Tomassoni, who was second fastest during qualifying, he will start third because he had his best time disallowed by the officials. There we see everything is ready to start off the race.
Drivers are on the track already here for the sprint challenge. And Sergio, if they were watching the last race, they learned the lesson that you probably won't win a race in the first turn, but you can lose it, right?
Oh, totally. That was a big lesson, definitely. And this time we have Raijan Mascarello and Christian Moore, two very aggressive drivers. So, but for sure, Faldon, they saw what happened in the first race. So they will be prepared for that. We're waiting for the start of the race. We're waiting for the image. Let's wait and see the start of the race. So, Gustavo, we'll have Tomassoni and Daniel Correia. So, Tomassoni too was very fast. He was penalized. So, that we should expect also a good race from him, right?
Yeah, he was saying that he felt a little bit rusty because he stayed 2 years out of the Porsche Cup, but he has come back really strong, as we saw there. He had a good pace in qualifying. Surely we try to keep up this good pace of him in the first race today.
Yeah, we're waiting. We are having some technical problems, but soon we'll have images from the track. This is the first race of the second round of the challenge. Is sprint for the Porsche Cup C6 Bank Mastercard 2022. Is the championship held by Porsche in Brazil. We have 6 rounds, and there are 2 categories. There is the sprint challenge that we are watching right now, and the Carrera Cup. And each of these categories has 3 classes. It has the main class, which is the Carrera Cup overall, and the Sprint Challenge overall. Then in both we have the sports class and the rookie class. So it's actually 6 championships in one. And the 2, both Sprint Challenge and Carrera Cup, they happen during the weekend. One race on Saturday, the other race on Sunday for each one of them. So we have 4 races each weekend, and also qualifying. And you can watch here at the YouTube and the Motorsport. You can watch these races, and you can also check everything that happens with Porsche in Brazil, Porsche, the championship, the Porsche Cup C6 Bank Mastercard Championship on Porsche gt3cup.com.br. It's Porsche gt3cup.com.br, and there you can check the standings. You can check how the championship works. And now we are going to have the start of the race. Rajan Mascarello on your right side, Christian Moore on your left side. The lights are red, and now we have the start of the race. Rajan Mascarello is coming to your right. Christian Moore very strong to his side. Let's see what happens there. And Rajan Mascarello, we see him ahead. But Christian Moore is not in second anymore. We're still waiting for the images. Rajan Mascarello. Unless we have a little bit over 24 minutes to go. That's Christian Moore. Christian Moore is showing in third. We apologize, but we hope soon we'll have back the images from Velocitta circuit. And we have there a battle for first position. And let's double check. Gustavo, it's Daniel Correia who is getting the first position. Exactly.
Yeah,
Daniel Correia is getting the first position, and Christian Moore is second. Rajan Mascarello falls to third. What happened to Rajan Mascarello? He had a great start, then he fell behind. Tomassoni is in fourth.
Yeah, so Rajan Mascarello didn't have a good start here. So if he lost the position, he is now riding in third. So it's basically what we've been saying the entire weekend, and the drivers been saying that the pole here is very important. And none of the as of now, none of the pole pole sitters would be winning the race.
Yeah, and Daniel Correia, who sits fourth in the championship after the two races in Goiânia. Oh, a problem back there.
Ooh.
3 Porsches, 2 at least involved at the back of the grid. Let's see what happened there. And we have 22 minutes and a half to go. Let's see the image, what happened here. And then, but Gustavo, I think we're having a great championship in Sprint Challenge. Nelson Marcondes is the current leads the championship, but he started from way behind in this race. So it will be tough for him to hold the championship leader. He started 11th, although we know he's a really great driver and he might be able to get positions. He shows in 12th right now, so he even lost one position during the race. So we might have a new leader after this race. Rajan Mascarello started this race second in the championship.
Yeah, and for Rajan Mascarello, a win here would be an opportunity to get closer to the championship lead, but he lost those 2 positions right at the start of the race, and it would be tough to recover from. And then we see here Daniel Correia trying to hold the pressure from Christian Moore and from Rajan Mascarello.
That is Daniel Correia. He leads the third race of the Porsche Sprint Challenge championship. Rajan Mascarello is currently third. Christian Moore is second. So these are the 3 drivers that are fighting for the first position. Of course, Daniel Correia has a little bit of an advantage there. He was able to open a little bit in relation to Christian Moore. And then again, we are having problems with the image from Mogi Guaçu. That's the city where the circuit is located. Actually, the circuit is located around half an hour from the city itself. It's in the rural area. It's where the farms It's a short drive from the city of Mogi Guaçu.
Yeah, and one thing to note, Sergio, is that we mentioned in the quali, the wind today in São Paulo is very strong. Here in the capital is around 30 kilometers per hour wind. Yeah, so it's a very strong wind, and it's windy throughout the state. So that might have something to do related to why the signal we are having technical issues, because it's a very windy day here in the state, and also this affected drivers because the wind changes the aerodynamics of the car and the way they have to brake earlier or later, and also the way they turn, the way they turn the steering wheel in throughout the track. So it's a little bit of tricky conditions here today.
Yes, Daniel Correia is still ahead of the pack, followed by Christian Moore, Mascarello, Tomassoni, and Caio Castro is showing in 5th right now, an impressive 5th. He started 13th. A great race by Caio Castro so far. Of course, he's taking advantage of problems with other drivers, but it's really impressive what he's been doing. Now we see in this image Raijan Mascarello ahead. So we really gotta wait here to be sure, Faldon. But Daniel Correia, in the live timing, he's ahead. But we saw the image there of Raijan Mascarello first. So we have to wait a little bit. And again, I apologize. We're having some problems with the signal coming from Mogi Guaçu, from Velocitta, from the Velocitta circuit, which probably is what Gustavo is saying. Problems with the wind, the weather there is in very tough conditions. So that probably caused the problem. We're back with images from Velocitta. This is the first race of the Sprint Challenge. Third race of the season. And we have Tomassoni there in second. Tomassoni is going after Daniel Correia.
quando pensou em mergulhar para a curva 1, já tinha carro ali, Max Wilson.
There you see Daniel Correia, then you see Tomazzoni and Christian Moore.
Ô, Daniel Correia.
And very slow, Daniel Correia loses position. This is Daniel Correia. He's
Seems to have an
losing
issue.
positions, he's having problems, Gustavo Faldon, and he falls right behind Caio Castro.
Yeah, he's dropping off the field there. He surely has a mechanical issue or maybe an engine failure, something. And meanwhile, Rajan Mascarello in the front, leading quite comfortably, Sergio.
Yeah, he's way ahead after having trouble in the beginning of the race. Now, Rajan Mascarello is in a different league. He's over 4 seconds ahead of second place, which is Tomazzoni. Tomazzoni is having a great race as well. He started third. And there you see Daniel Correia, who might yet lose another position. Look, he's receiving pressure from Ricardo Fontanari. Ricardo Fontanari goes on the outside, and he's going to get the position from Daniel Correia. How bad for Daniel Correia is this? Then we have Bottura, Vina Neves. All these drivers are coming behind him. That's Daniel Correia here, having one problem after the other.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of pace. Surely is a problem with his car because he even got to the lead at the beginning of the race. So it's not usual for him to drop off the field like that without any resistance. So he surely has an issue with his car.
That's Caio Castro having a great race so far. Behind him is Ricardo Fontanari. Oh, and Daniel Correia, they're avoiding, and behind him it's Eamon Darwich. So Daniel Correia is able to get back one position he had lost. We see there also Vina Neves, and then we have Guilherme Bottura. Guilherme Bottura was ahead of this pack, Faldon, but then he lost 3 positions, and he has Urubatan Jr. right behind him. Urubatan Jr., who started from dead last, now is 10th position. So it's a great race by Urubatan Jr. And he probably will get the position from Guilherme Bottura.
Yeah, and look at that, Christian Moore trying to go for second position there. Whoa, they almost touched.
Yeah, it's Tomazzoni and Christian Moore. Tomazzoni is in a Porsche number 5, Christian Moore, Porsche number 3. This is battle for the second position. Rajan Mascarello is way ahead. Christian Moore puts all the pressure on Tomazzoni. This is the onboard from Tomazzoni. Let's follow him. Tomazzoni is driving under pressure because Christian Moore is right behind him. There you see Tomazzoni, Christian Moore, then we see Caio Castro and Ricardo Fontanari. Oh, Ricardo Fontanari lost a little bit on the going out, and then now he's gets a little bit behind Caio Castro.
And great race by Caio Castro, Sergio, because he's riding in 4th. He didn't have a good weekend in Goiânia in round 1, and now he's riding in 4th here. Maybe with a chance of a top 3, let's see. But he's already in the podium in the overall class here, which is quite good for him.
Yes, I'm impressed because, again, he started 13th. So actually started 12th because Urubatan Jr. fell to the back of the grid. But anyway, it's a really good race for Caio Castro. Christian Moore stays right behind Tomazzoni. Fellow Tomazzoni second, Caio Castro, Christian Moore is third, and then Caio Castro is 4th. Ricardo Fontanari is 5th. Ricardo Fontanari is also putting a great effort there, and Caio Castro is getting close to Christian Moore. If Christian Moore doesn't overtake Tomassoni, he might be in trouble with Caio Castro. Oh, Caio Castro loses it and loses many positions. He is having a great race. Something broke. Gustavo Faldon, it looked like something broke.
Yeah, all of a sudden, he lost control of his car and went to the grass. Very, very weird. Let's see if he can recover here and get back to racing, but it doesn't seem like. It seems like he's just falling apart. Let's see here again.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Did his... No, it was by himself, right?
All by himself.
Yeah.
It seemed like his car left him. That's very
bad.
Very important for him.
Very bad. He was having such a great race. And now we see Fontanari lost lots of time. And he's way behind these two guys there, who are Marcelo Tomassoni and Christian Moore. Marcelo Tomassoni still being able to keep ahead of Christian Moore. This is the big battle of the race. Now we see the detail of Gustavo Zanon. Gustavo Zanon leads the rookie class. He is in 15th overall, doing a race all by himself. Piero Cifali is 16th and Nelson Abutaif is 18th. Oh, Ricardo Fontanari having problems. Daniel Correia almost was able to overtake him. And then we have also there Eamon Darwich. Eamon Darwich from the inside gets the position from Daniel Correia. Great work by Eamon Darwich. And now he's going after Ricardo Fontanari. So we have there Ricardo Fontanari, Eamon Darwich, and Daniel Correia. And after Daniel Correia, it's Vina Neves. And then Guilherme Botura. Eamon Darwich trying a different line from then Fontanari. See now, we have Ricardo Fontanari, then Eamon Darwich. Oh, there is Caio Castro. Yeah, we knew that. We knew.
Look at the trees, Sergio. As I was mentioning, the wind. Did you see the trees?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Luke?
Yeah.
Pela informação que eu peguei aqui no box dele, parece que foi algo com o motor.
Apparently something with the engine, right?
Yeah. His engine gave up on him, probably. Too bad, because he was having a great race riding in fourth there. Too bad for Caio Castro.
There is só Vina Neves, Guilherme Botura and Urubatan Júnior. Urubatan Júnior is in 10th, but he can get 2 positions there. He's having a great race, Urubatan Júnior. Still more than 6 minutes to go, plus at least 1 lap. Race is set for 25 minutes plus 1 lap. So sometimes, after 25 minutes are gone, we have 2 laps, depending on where the cars are at that point in time. And then we have Urubatan Júnior. Behind Urubatan Júnior, we have André Gaidzinski, who is also having a good race. André Gaidzinski with car number 14th, started in 17th. And that's the leader, Ayjan Mascarello. Couldn't be more easy, Gustavo Faldon.
Almost on a class of his own there. Very, very... Look at Eamon Darwich and Daniel Correia.
Daniel Correia now gets back his position. So Daniel Correia, wow. Daniel Correia is now in 5th. Eamon Darwich right behind him.
Yeah, and I was going to say, Sergio, because of Ayjan Mascarello, you can never count the unfortunate out, right? Because we have seen here with Caio Castro, with Fernand Neubauer, only today the engine just being unfortunate and resulting in DNFs for those guys. But as of now, Ayjan Mascarello seems to be cruising, just waiting for the clock to run out.
We have this battle here, Vina Neves, Guilherme Botura in the car 117, after Botura, Urubatán Jr. Urubatán Jr. got to 10th, but he's not being able to overtake Botura and Vina Neves. He's trying really hard, but so far he has not been able to do that. Ricardo Fontanari trying to hold position from Daniel Correia. I don't know, Gustavo Faldon. It seems to me that Daniel Correia has been very inconsistent. I don't know if he's having any issue with his car, but he started so well this race, and now he's battling there for position with Ricardo Fontanari, and Neyman Dow, which is battling for the 5th position.
Yeah, and it seemed like he was probably going to go off the race there, but he stayed and he's still fighting for position, but he certainly lost pace, as we see there. Kyle Castro making his way back to the pits. A very frustrating day because he was having a great race. With under 4 minutes to go here, Sergio, we still are having some great battle on the track.
Oh, Ricardo Fontanari losing 2 positions. Ricardo Fontanari, Daniel Correia ahead of him, Neyman Dow, which is ahead of him as well. Oh, look at Neyman Dow, which very aggressive. Ricardo Fontanari on the inside gets back the position. Neyman Dow, which Daniel Correia goes way out of the track. Goes off the track. Daniel Correia, he still is able to stay ahead of Ricardo Fontanari. But Neyman Dow, which gets the position. This is a great battle, Gustavo Faldon.
Great battle. As you see that Daniel Correia's team there, very apprehensive. And I'm not sure if Daniel Correia would be allowed to take his position after cutting the chicane there. I mean, he got advantage of that. So let's see here if race directors try to make him. Look at that. He gave up his position to...
Yeah, so this way, it's better because for sure they would protest against his result. So this way he settles everything on track and he still has a chance to overtake Ricardo Fontanari. It was very intelligent, very smart of Daniel Correia to do that. And behind them, Urubatán Jr. I'm impressed that Urubatán Jr. Is it Urubatán Jr.? Yes, it's Urubatán Jr. So he got the position already from Guilherme Botura and from Vina Neves. Urubatán Jr. right now is in 8th. And he might get 7th. Who knows? He's very fast. Urubatán Jr. in Porsche number 1. Right behind Daniel Correia and Ricardo Fontanari. Oh, and we see a touch there between André Gaidzinski and that was Nelson Marcondes. Wow, and that's Márcio Mauro. I was going to say what a bad day. That was not a good day. Let's rephrase it. That's definitely not a good day for Márcio Mauro. Car number 11. He started the race in 8th position and he fell way behind. That's Kyle Castro on the left side. Yeah, go ahead, Gustavo.
Being congratulated for his team because he was doing a good job. There are things that a driver sometimes can control.
Yeah, and I would say on this point of view, he had a great race. That's what matters. You know, it's too bad that he ended up having a problem with his car, but his driving skills were very well shown during this race. And Ricardo Fontanari loses now the position for Daniel Correia, no side by side. Urubatán Jr. tries to take advantage. Side by side, Ricardo Fontanari and Daniel Correia. They almost touch. Urubatán Jr. trying to hold there. And Daniel Correa gets way ahead of Fontanari. That's a great battle there. Urubatán Jr. now goes after Fontanari. And here comes Raijan Mascarello. Last lap for Raijan Mascarello. He started this race second in the championship, 12 points behind Nelson Marcondes. Nelson Marcondes is not having a great race. You have to really do the math to see if Raijan Mascarello gets the lead of the championship, but at least he'll get very, very close to Nelson Marcondes after this first race at Velocitta. Yeah, Nelson Marcondes is in 8th. So that's a huge difference there. There comes Raijan Mascarello to get the checkered flag. It will be one more victory in his career. Second place is Marcelo Tomassoni, Christian Moore is third. There will be no contest for Raijan Mascarello. Tomorrow will be another challenge. There will be inversion of the grid depending on the draw. But anyway, for today, Raijan Mascarello is one happy fellow, one happy driver that is going to win one more race in his career. He will get the checkered flag, and Raijan Mascarello wins the first race at Velocitta, the second round of Porsche Cup C6 Bank Mastercard. Great result, Daniel Correa at the end. Urubatán Jr. was not able to pass Fontanari, but he had a great race anyways. Urubatán Jr. ended up 7th. He started 19th. So 12 positions gained by Urubatán Jr. Then behind him, Nelson Marcondes, who started the race leading the championship. Guilherme Botura 9th and Vina Neves 10th. First was Raijan Mascarello, then Tomassoni second, Christian Moore third, Eamon Darwich, Daniel Correa, and Ricardo Fontanari sixth. Very eventful race, Gustavo Faldon. I would say the same as it happened during the Carrera Cup race.
Yeah, very good race. A lot of overtakings, but the dominance of Raijan Mascarello left no doubt about who deserved to win this race.
I was impressed by his advantage. And we had a great battle too between Daniel Correa and Ricardo Fontanari. That was a classic battle, you know. One passing the other, passing. It was great. So we'll have more on Sunday. So be sure to follow us, to follow the Porsche Cup C6 Bank Mastercard 2022 in Brazil, Porsche Cup in Brazil. Lots of good racing. And there you have the winner for the Sprint Challenge, Raijan Mascarello. That's it. Great race. Congratulations, Raijan Mascarello. Great work by this driver. And now, Gustavo Faldon, we'll be looking forward for the race tomorrow. Let's first listen to Renata. She'll probably interview him. But tomorrow, with the inversion of the grid, it will be really excellent. Okay, so we are having problems with the audio from Raijan Mascarello, but I am sure Gustavo Faldon, he's saying he had a great race because it couldn't be different. Number one.
Yeah, and a very dominant, like you said, a very dominant performance for him. He wasn't, once he got the lead back, he wasn't even threatened. But let's see with the grid inversion where he will start for tomorrow's race, because with this win today, he surely put himself closer to the championship leader.
Yes, they started with, let me see here. Let's see the winners, but we have Guilherme Bottura, winner for the sport class, Gustavo Zanon, rookie class, and Raijan Mascarello, winner overall for the race. Here are the results. Raijan Mascarello, followed by Marcelo Tomassoni, Christian Moore, Eamon Darwich, Daniel Correia, Fontanari, Urubatã Júnior, Nelson Marcondes, Guilherme Bottura, and Vina Neves, rounding the top 10. Guilherme Bottura, the sports class, the only one from the sports class in the top 10. Then we had André Gaizinski, Ramon Alcaraz, Gustavo Zanon, Márcio Mauro, Piero Cifali, 15th, great result for Piero Cifali, Josimar Júnior, Nasser Abultaif, Caio Castro, and Miguel Mariotti. These were the drivers, the 19 drivers who participated in this race. Next race will be tomorrow. I'll double check the time here so you are able to know when it will start. Race tomorrow will start around 1 p.m. Brazilian time, which will be 12 noon at US Eastern time, and then 4 p.m. GMT. So those will be the times for the races tomorrow on Sunday that you'll be able to follow here with us. And there he is, Raijan Mascarello. He's there waiting for the other drivers. Great work by him. Marcelo Tomassoni, the driver of the position number 2. Christian Moore is on the right side of Raijan Mascarello, position number 3. Then Daniel Correia, position number 4. And then on 5th, on the right side, is Ricardo Fontanari. These were the top 5 for this race. So, Gustavo, what are your expectations for the race on Sunday?
Basically the same expectations we have for today. We have aggressive drivers in both the Sprint Challenge and in the Carrera Cup. So we can expect a lot of aggressive drivers. Drivers will be fighting for the win, and we have to see how much will the grid be inverted so that they can also make their strategy for tomorrow's race, because we have seen on Saturday that on pole is important, but so there's a lot of race once the green flag goes on. But it's very important to start firm because it's a track where it's difficult to overtake because the straight here isn't that long, and you have basically one overtaking spot if you don't count on your opponent's mistakes.
Yeah, I believe with the grid inversion, we will have lots of emotions. This driver here, Raijan Mascarello, he had a great race. He will start, we don't know yet, it depends on the draw, but we start from 6th, 7th or 8th position. So the far behind he starts, I think the better for the racing on Sunday, because we'll see.
Agora finalmente, depois desse banho, que eu quase tomei o banho junto, né? Raijan, eu deveria ter tomado, né? Deixa pra amanhã, Luke, porque eu também tenho que estar inteira pra amanhã. Raijan, falei que a gente tinha que ficar de olho em você. Mas eu não imaginei que ia ser esse show na pista, não. Parabéns.
Olha, foi excelente, o carro tava perfeito. Eu perdi, fui pra terceiro na largada ali, na curva 3, 5 lá em cima. Tinha uma areinha no chão lá, acabei freando meio errado, fui pra terceiro, mas consegui recuperar. O carro tava muito bom, a equipe tá de parabéns. O Leandro fez um trabalho perfeito, o Túlio. Então foi fantástico. Agora a partir pra amanhã, né? Vamos ver como é que vai ser o sorteio ali agora.
Boa, obrigada, parabéns.
Valeu, valeu.
Luque.
Yeah, and I hear Mascara saying that the car felt perfect. He had a little trouble right on the first turn. That's why he lost 2 positions, but he was able to recover because the car and the team did great, and he was very happy. And he is looking forward for tomorrow's race, Sergio.
Yeah, great race. I have to tell you that that's Guilherme Bottura getting the prize for the first in the sports class. That after he fell to third position, I thought it could have been very hard for him. But no, he was really able to overtake the other drivers, and it was impressive. His driving was totally impressive, and I'm sure I'm already putting him as the favorite for the championship after what he did. He started this race second, and now look, Raijan Mascarello, he's the new championship leader, 1 point ahead of Nelson Marcondes. Then we have Eamon Darwich, Christian Moore and Daniel Correia. The top 5, Marcelo Tomazoni, Urubatan Júnior, Ramon Alcaraz, Vina Neves and Márcio Mauro with 17 points. Márcio Mauro, really, I was expecting a little bit more of him for this race. Gustavo.
Palavrinha de Guilherme Bottura, garantiu na Sport aí, feliz demais, né?
Feliz. Aqui é bem legal, Velocitta é uma pista super difícil, então ganhar aqui é especial, e nesse calor, o carro degradando, foi bem bacana.
É quase uma prova de resistência, né?
Quase uma prova de resistência, até mais pro carro do que pra gente.
Obrigada, Gui, parabéns. Luque.
Yeah, and Guilherme Bottura, they're saying that it's very nice to win his class here at Velocitta because it's a very tough track, and he is didn't take anything for granted, so he was able to win here in his class today.
Now we have the top 3 drivers for the rookie class. Gustavo Zanon was first, Piero Cifali was second, and Nasser Abultaif was third. So we have in this race, in the first race in Goiânia, we have 5 drivers in the rookie class for the sprint challenge, but in this race we had only 3. So these are the 3 top positions. Again, we have image from Raijan Mascarello. Don't forget to tune in with us this Sunday, April 24th, to watch the second race of the weekend at 1 p.m. Brazilian time. Renata.
Aqui no Velocitta amanhã, é isso. Quem tá aqui em Mogi, quem tá na região, quer fazer um passeio diferente com a família, porque o clima aqui na Porsche Cup é de família. Venham, porque o espetáculo amanhã tá garantido. O link para comprar o ingresso tá no nosso Instagram, tá no nosso site. Entrem lá, garantam o ingresso que vai ter visitação de boxe, inclusive. A gente vai esperar todo mundo aqui, hein?
Yeah, and after just remembering everybody that if you want to come to Velocitta for tomorrow's race, there are tickets available. You have to go into Porsche Cup Brasil Instagram page and also website, and you can buy your tickets there.
Porsche Cup Brasil.
With visit also to the pit stops where you can watch these machines from very close range, Sergio.
Yes, it's a great opportunity, and if you are not in Brazil, it's you can plan your visits to Brazil to come doing a Porsche race. You know, it's very interesting. You can see that everybody is super nice. It's a very family-oriented environment, and you can get tickets for the race. You can get tickets to visit, you know, the boxes where the drivers are. So it's very, very nice. And of course, you can the other time visit Brazil. That's it for now. We thank you all for your audience. Thank you very much. Bye bye.